Hello and welcome to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it's been quite a while since I played this game. In fact, just over 3 weeks, and upon my return it is pissing down with rain. Just kind of typical, but anyway, let's not get into that. Finally it's time to start the next part of Odin's storyline, and I'm not quite sure why his favourite tree would exactly be over this way, but hey, who are we to... Yeah, so I was in two minds. Do I do the other DLCs? Or do I do continue this? So I decided, you know what, let's get Dawn of Ragnarok out of the way, and we can do the other DLCs after. So here we go. Time for Dawn of Ragnarok.
Now let the sighing of the branches soothe me, and may all thoughts of chaos fade.
So this is a bit that kind of gets me, is the fact that it takes so long just to get to the actual in and out parts of the actual realm of dreams. Now I believe that these bosses between Odin and Baldur are actually taken from an actual saga. I mean, this whole thing has been essentially based on actual sagas from within Scandinavian mythology. And I will say Scandinavian because it isn't just Norse, as many people have been putting out on YouTube, because they do all interlink with one another, including that of the Saxons before they became Christianized. Right, I don't know if I'm... Okay, I can skip it if I want to. Not something we could do before in that, so that's interesting.
nearly there.
Peace, Frick. It will do us no good to arrive at our enemy's doorstep exhausted.
Sutur has our son, fair Baldur, fallen to treachery. Does that mean anything to you?
It does. Sutur will pay a heavy price for it. We do not serve our cause by reckless haste. The tyrant of Muspelheim acts with purpose, and I would know the web he weaves before I'm caught in it.
So speaks one who never nursed our babe at the breast, nor held him as he slept. You were warming your wife's bed while I nurtured your son.
You were only too keen to send him to my care, and Freya's, when the call of adventure became too great to resist. Now dampen your heart fire. Captive he may be, but there's nothing in the 9 realms that can harm Baldur.
There is one thing. Pick up your heels.
Oh, I need to put his thing over his eyes.
Mighty to be captured by force. I sense Loki's hand in this.
As do I. Yet still the wretch refuses to confess. That is why he waits in fetters for our return. Chained by my own hand, as I chained his son.
As he has chained ours in turn.
If he is truly conspiring with Sutur, he will know my everlasting wrath.
Will he, Harvey? Or will you forgive him once again, so he may wreak more misery upon us? You love your dear blood brother too well, when he has brought you nothing but pain.
We have brought each other pain.
Yeah, see, I wonder what this blood...
Look!
Burned. Their corpses left as food for the crows. A dark omen indeed.
Come. There is no time to waste on the dead.
Can we not take the treasure?
We should have rallied the whole of Asgard when the Muspels invaded Svartalfheim.
And you should never have let our son come here.
He sought to prevent this war. Was that not a worthy goal? As for Asgard, the builder's treachery was still fresh. We needed to rebuild, honor our dead. There was little appetite for further conflict.
I recall you said the same when Sutur invaded Alfheim. Now the elves are no more.
Now you dredge up ancient history?
You should have intervened, Lord of Asgard. Then and now. Instead, Sutur has grown too bold, and our son may be the cost of it.
Do not say so, Frigg. We will find him yet.
Right, so... This is what I don't get, because... in Norse mythology... in Norse mythology, or in Scandinavian mythology, I should say, Frigg is actually Odin's wife, not Freya. So I don't understand why in this she is, I'm guessing, a fling.
What have they done? The city lies in ruins.
This is worse than I thought. I've put this land to flame and sword.
Baldur. He is nearby, Harvey. I feel it.
You feel it?
The bond of mother and child. Something you will never understand. Now follow. Where is he? That way. Maybe this?
These buildings stand hollow. No one is here.
Then we have nothing to fear. There! Inside that house. He has been here. It is so faint.
Are you sure?
Can't you tell? Come. He must have gone this way. That building. Hurry.
I see no sign of Baldur.
No, but the essence of him lingers. It is stronger here than before. Do not slow, Harvey. We are on his trail.
If this instinct is true, let us follow it further.
Where are you, my son? If they have harmed a hair on your head...
Keep faith, Frick. You will find him safe. We'll see. This city broods beneath a cloak of uneasy silence. Where is the enemy?
Concern yourself only with our son. He is close. I feel it now.
She doesn't get it, does she? The enemy has probably got the son.
He was here. The smell of his skin, his hair. It's as if he was here a moment ago.
There may be other signs. Keep watch. I will look upstairs. What is this place? What happened here? Dried blood. Could it be his?
Why is it not automatically looting like it does normally?
Who wrote this? Was it you, dear brother?
Javi! They're here! The enemy is upon us!
This area is off limits.
So we read one note and that suddenly we...
Where is my son, demon?
He waits at my master's pleasure. There. But maybe not so fair as you remember.
Javi! More of them! Gorge your blade!
You will burn, Asgardian!
I'll be going to this throne room. Right, okay. Get out of the way, woman.
You're dead! Won't survive, fool!
We have him in the keep, Javi!
Then let no lackery of suitor stand in our way.
Kill the Asiers! Done with you!
These fiends are coming from everywhere!
You will never reach our master!
Trolls take you!
Well, I'm guessing that the
Enough playing!
We can't lose!
Keep going! We are nearly there!
I'll finish you!
I'll say what now?
Balls
Been too long since you and I crossed blades.
Then let's make this the final.
Don't worry, I won't. Neither you nor I are fated to die today.
But yet you insist on the bell.
And so it begins.
Each injury you've done, my son, you will feel them tenfold.
I feel nothing but your empty breath. Truly, dear friend, I worry about your future.
Surrender, my son, to me.
Keep talking, High One. Your blows as weak as your words. You look like you could do with a lie down. You want to watch this?
No.
We must kill the High One.
He's not fated to die today.
So to my mind's eye, it looks like to me it's Suta, or the Mistballs as they're called in Hiss, are the ones that more than likely actually triggered Ragnarok. So the one thing that's been, I mean, I know that in mythology, Scandinavian mythology, they talk about, in one of the sagas, the Blood Oath. But I wonder to what purpose it is in this game. Because they continue to talk about an oath, even through all this. but it's almost like there's still, you know, there's something that's like an end game that's going on between Loki and Odin here. It's almost as though there's some kind of agreement between them that I kind of get the feeling that this animosity between them is not kind of real. Does that make sense? The reason I say that is because of the secret ending that you get in the actual story at the end of the storyline. So that if, you know, so basically if you complete all of the anomalies, you get a secret ending. Isn't it was that he goes to the grave of Eivor and says, makes a comment about all the mad Wasset and whatnot, as he usually does, bash him as in the Wassets of Loki, but then he then goes and sits down, and as he spans around from his back, suddenly you see Eivor sitting there smiling, and he nods his head with a smile and an acknowledgement. Yes, Baldar's weakness. It's interesting, really, because right. Why is... I mean, I suppose it's possible it's strong enough already, but Leonidas' spear. I don't understand why that doesn't... Right, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just... I won't watch it that for the moment. I'll put it... Actually, I will put it visible on there, because I know what will happen. Right, just so you know, I will put the Twilight outfit on, although I do really want to put on the Ravenstalk one, because that is more what he's wearing. I've noticed in the trailers for the game. So my aim for this one, for the moment, is to get this all up to the bit where it comes up with the Assassin's Creed Valhalla Dawn of Ragnarok bit. It's a shame I don't know how to get the fireflies, because I'd really love to put them over near that waterfall. Right.
The air hangs heavy around you, Eivor. You are troubled.
I had another dream. A vision, like the last. This one full of fire.
Tell me.
I saw the god, Balder, broken and beaten, held captive by his suitor. I tried to save him, but I was defeated. And left to die in a pit of corpses. When I awoke, I found this in the fold of my clothing.
Baldur also dreamt of his own death.
This tale I know. Afterwards, his mother Frigg visited everything, living or dead, and had them swear not to harm him.
But she overlooked the mistletoe bush.
And so fate had its way.
Not all visions are premonitions, Eivor. But all hide wisdom, if we have the wit to see it. Drink this, if you would know more. Then go to the sacred circle behind my hut. There is more mistletoe there. Lay the mistletoe around the circle. Light it, and stand within. We shall see what your dream has to teach you.
Mistletoe is in place, ready for burning. Vulka! What is the meaning of this? Is this some part of your ritual? The flames draw ever closer! Ah! Vulka! Would you burn me alive?
If you would reach your dreams, Eivor, you must not run from the fire. You must become it.
She's subtly trying to do what Vulka did to Sigurd and draw out Odin within Eivor, but not do it in a very well, the way in which Vulka did it, basically torture. She's trying to do it in a way that's not torturing him. Or her, sorry, in the case of Eivor. Obviously, I've been playing as the Odin throughout the game, so I'm hoping that I might be able to try and upgrade the Twilight outfit, because I did get it, but as you can see it's not mythical like I have with the elven outfit I've got on. And hopefully I'll try and upgrade Leonidas' spear if it's possible as well. Baldur, why do you think I fear fate? No, you and I, we forge our own paths. We are fate. Odin speaking to Baldur not so long ago. So, how so not so long ago? Because in the world that we live in reality, that would have been over 1,000 years ago. So it's interesting because Sutra is not a name I'm aware of in Scandinavian mythology, so maybe I should look that up.
Harvey, are you well? Harvey's not well.
A passing weakness. It's nothing. We should continue.
Are you sure? We could rest a while.
They kidnapped my son, murdered his mother. I will not rest till I repay these wrongs. Oh, forgive me. You lifted me from that fly-blown hell, set me on my feet again. You do not deserve my rage.
And you do not belong among the dead. Not yet. Now come on. Your gift awaits.
You still have not told me the nature of this gift, nor why you offer it.
Its nature you will know soon enough. As to why, well, you have seen the suffering the Muspels brought to Svartalfheim.
Fire and ruin and slaughter. They made wasteland of our green meadows, and enslaved those they didn't kill.
They keep your people as slaves.
Aye. Surtur works them for some dark purpose of his own. What that is, we don't yet know.
We can't fight them, Javi. Our people are broken, forced into hiding. But now the tides of fate have washed the Lord of Asgard to our shores.
I'm not your savior. I mean only to find my son and return him.
Rid us of Surtur, and you might save us nonetheless. That is why we offer you our gift.
Why is it the male dwarf has a funny way of walking?
Look upon the splendor of our halls, Javi.
A sight to stir a careworn heart. In all the 9 worlds, the crafters of Svartalfheim have no equal.
Muspel! Oh, hammer and tongs, they're here!
They're looking for the gift.
This dolt dares to steal a gift intended for me?
Javi, you have to stop them.
With pleasure. Keep back. I will deal with this.
Why are they shouting so loudly when they're trying to hide?
Well done, Javi.
We should search around here. Hopefully with better luck than that Muspel.
Where are they? Oh, they're there. Shh. Why didn't
Must be around here somewhere.
What are we looking for? I see nothing but stone.
There should be a hidden catch. It's somewhere right about here. Take it, Lord of Asgard. Put it on. From the dwarves of Svartalfheim to you.
This is a mighty gift indeed.
Told you they'd like it.
With this bracer, you can draw out the essence of fallen foes, steal their powers, and make them your own. Try it now on that Muspel you killed.
Right, okay, so press L3. Enemy carries the power of Muspelheim while it's inactive. While it's active, you are immune to lava. Okay.
I feel it. Fire charges my blood.
Aye, but you'll need more of it before you can take on their powers. Let's keep moving.
It's the Aesir! Sound the alarm! Here they come! Protect us, Javi! Your time's up, Kerr!
Yes, Happy! Absorb the essence of those you slay to charge the bracer.
A powerful incentive to kill the enemies of the dwarves.
Aye, it's almost as if we planned it or something. The door's blocked! Barred from the other side!
Be blocked from the other side.
Okay.
Harvey will find us a way around.
Okay.
Let's be about our business quick. Where there's one more spell, there'll be others.
Let them come. I have death enough for all. I drew upon the Muspel's power, and the lava did not harm me. What other gifts might this bracer grant me?
Where am I going? I wish I knew where the door was. Is it down here? Oh, maybe it is down here. Oh yeah.
Harvey, are you there? Open the door!
They're taking too long? Oh, what if the Muspel's got them? We're doomed!
Stop your fretting. They'll be...
I knew you could do it. Didn't I tell you, Seagram?
Aye, sure. Never doubted for an instant. Javi, your brace's magic will run dry if you do not replenish it. Look around. See if there's something here that will help you to do so.
The bracer grows weak. I must find a way to revitalize it. I can sense the bracer speaking to this shrine, as if they are alive to one another.
We must hurry. If the enemy found these hidden halls, they can find the shelter.
Shelter?
A sanctuary. A secret hideaway only the dwarves know. When the invasion began, our people took refuge in such places.
But the threat of discovery means we're always on the move. Holstein and I left our own shelter in search of resources. When we returned,
Everyone was gone, leaving nothing but a secret sign to show us how to follow.
that shelter is somewhere nearby. We'd better find our companions before the Muspels do.
Another door! Like Emu's bones.
The other side must be barred.
This...
So it's really. Why will you not go under? Oh, for the love of God. Yeah, right at the last minute you do it.
Flowers, like the shrine they call up to the brazier, though their voices are but faint.
The High One always finds a way, no matter the obstacle.
Obstacle? It was just the door, Sigrun.
Right.
Oh, it's gone!
If that block of stone was closer, we could make the jump. The moose balls in the fire sludge. It's everywhere.
I will move that block nearer, so we can make it across. These flowers are useful when it comes to revitalizing my powers.
Moose balls in the fire sludge. It's everywhere.
I will move that block nearer, so we can make it across.
Oh. Why?
The moose balls in the fire sludge.
Thanks, Harvey. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
And I never will. You saved my life not so long ago. I will forever be in your debt.
Harvey, Fraser.
Over here, Harvey! Well done.
Harvey, Fraser. It allowed you to take on the guise of a muspel.
Then I shall use this new trick to my advantage. I will walk among them, yet not be one of them.
Harvey, do you see those guards ahead? Well, why don't you approach as if one of them, and then give them a big, nasty surprise?
Well, Harvey. Let's be on our way.
Right, so that I guess is what we have to destroy for them notifying. Oh look.
I thought I heard the mewing of an Aesir kitten. My husband should have stamped on you when he had the chance. But mercy is no flaw of mine.
I will see red vengeance on all of you for what you have done.
And I will enjoy watching you fail.
So the misspells are
You should have stayed in Asgard. You fight well. Better than your woman, at least.
Come at me then. Let's finish this.
Oh, I'll be back. I will hunt you to the far corners of the 9 worlds. Treasure every moment, Javi, for death is at your heels. And you know not the hour it will find you.
Shenmara! Damn you to hell!
I never dreamed I'd see it. Fate has truly sent us a hero.
Fate bends to my will. Now, show me to this shelter of yours.
The sign they left us spoke of a hidden path. Look around in the woods. That will set us on our way.
Okay,
That symbol, a dwarf mark. It points the way to the shelter.
Let's examine the map for any clues.
See
oh,
here, Harvey.
now the map's
This
available.
is a map of Svartalfheim. You can see the shelter should be nearby. There are other shelters too. We only have a rough idea of their locations. But when you get close, you'll see the signs.
I can't wait to see their faces when we arrive. Finbar, Hro, Old Garot, and his dirty beard.
Finbar still owes me 20 silver from losing at cards. Bet he thought he'd got away with it too.
Remind me never to play you at cards.
Ha! The day you part with a coin is the day the sky falls down.
Another! We must be getting close.
It is a hard path we walk. Well hidden.
Has to be, or else the Moospools would find it. But day by day, they're learning to read the signs.
And once that happens, no dwarf will ever be safe again. Where is the next sign? It should be here.
Hidden, perhaps? Let's look around.
You found it, Happy.
Good work. Let's be on our way then.
Well, I have something, that ability that you
closer.
don't.
Are you sure about
Vision.
Yes. We should go left after the next sign.
that? No, no. I'm certain it's to the right.
You are mistaken, as usual. Follow my lead.
I'll tell you something, I think I've learned a great deal of patience. I think playing this game, because you need it to follow these certain aspects to the follow game. Can I just go right? Because I get the impression you're going to be wrong.
Might be I took a wrong turn.
I told you, didn't I? Less haste, more care. Let's retrace our steps.
Right. Well, there's another sign there. So we must.
Yes, this is the right path. The sons of Ivaldi have steered us true. I see it now.
Have a little faith, Halstein. I know what I'm doing, Halstein.
Oh, shut your face.
Who are these sons of Ivaldi you mentioned? Ivaldi is a name well known to me, but he never spoke of children.
Yes, he was your slave once, wasn't he?
Halstein.
Oh, sorry. Perhaps slave wasn't the right word. Your freedom-deficient associate?
The sons of Ivaldi are those who follow Ivaldi's teachings. We're not all male either, though you can be sure whoever came up with the name was.
Ivaldi learned much from the Essia during his time in Asgard. Not least the value of being prepared for unexpected attack.
After his return, we set up a network of shelters. Bolt holes in case of disaster.
It's thanks to us there are any dwarves left free at all. If freedom's what you can call it.
Speaking of which, first order of business is to find the chief and warn him about those moose spells. Else there'll be no one left for us to protect.
Well, I think we can safely say we see the entrance to it.
Sigrun and Halstein will slap my bollocks and call me an elf.
Okay.
You found us, and with all those moose spells on your doorstep.
You know about the moose spells?
Wouldn't be much of a chief if I didn't. Hope you didn't wear yourself out coming out to warn us.
Sorry, I'm just stretching.
And who's this you've got with you?
I am Harvey, called Wolfsbane, Raven Guard, the High One of Asgard.
That right. They call me Brood, Arse Scratcher, Snot Snorter, he of the crusty toe.
Harvey is here because we have an enemy in common. Odin has taken his son captive.
He fought Sinmara to a standstill. I saw it.
Surtur, eh? Any enemy of that oversized stack of hearth sweepings is a friend of mine. Come inside. You two, get some rest.
Wait, Harvey. Before
Alright.
you go, I have another gift.
I actually like these
Could
two
not have made it
dwarves.
here without you.
Nor I without you, my friends.
I hope to be
I'd say
get to see more of these two.
Take this all the same. It's silica. Bring it to a blacksmith and they will put it to good use on your behalf.
Thank you, Sigrun. And you, Halstein. May our paths cross again soon.
I hope so, because I like these two. And it's raining again.
Silica. You must have done something right. That stuff's rarer than hen's teeth these days.
The Muspels.
Aye. They seized the mines and now they guard them carefully. Bunch of overly flammable bastards. Still, if you ever need more, you're welcome to slaughter your way to one of their stockpiles.
My son is in Surtur's clutches. I have no time for diversions.
Might be you change your mind once you see it put to use. Let me show you our blacksmith.
Did anyone follow you?
I guess in Sigrun and Halstein are being questioned.
Salutations, Chief. Who's your friend here?
They've got too many names to remember. All you need to know is they've got silica.
And a bracer of such craftsmanship as makes my hammer arm weak with envy. That's a fine thing indeed. But maybe not so fine that it can't be enhanced somewhat. Any half-decent blacksmith should be able to help you improve it. Assuming you have the right materials, of course.
Others here will be glad of a stranger's silver. Look around a while, if you like.
You know my purpose. I have no time to tarry here.
He asks for death who goes to battle unprepared. I'll see you at the entrance when you're ready.
Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. So silica can be obtained from the mills locations and is used to upgrade the hookah rip. Each of these locations is marked with a giant water wheel. To collect silica, start a raid with your crew of blah, whatever that is, and look for silica in sites you can pillage. Okay, shall we at least speak to him then?
Back again so soon? It seems but a moment since I saw you last.
It is said by your kind that time passes swiftly to the beat of hammer on anvil.
Aye, and those who say it have never lifted a hammer in their lives. How can I serve?
Okay.
How came you to this place? Did you flee here when the invasion began?
Oh, I know. I was here already, studying when the refugees started coming in.
What is there to study here?
Calico, porphyry, serpentine, banded gneiss, breccia, obsidian, silica, gold. Oh, friend, there is beauty in the earth. Here in this secret place, we gathered all we knew of the 1,000 facets of Ymir, from whose body sprang all creation. I dreamed of learning fantastical techniques, of crafting armor with materials never before attempted. But that dream has died, I suppose, along with so many others. Such is fate.
Right. So each of these gives you detailed information about a particular power and obtained at least once. Each of these provides detailed information on upgrades you can purchase for the respective power. Upgrading powers, spend silica and fragments at any blacksmith in shelters to upgrade the Hugo Rip and unlock upgraded versions of the powers. So, okay. Do I have enough to actually upgrade? So I need 10 to what's it? So can I upgrade this at least? No. Okay, apparently I don't have enough. Oh, okay. Alright, so maybe my first, well, it should be to upgrade with the second bar, really. Right, okay, what else do you have? Right, so I need to get some more of this here, platinum ingots, in order to upgrade. See, I do want to upgrade Varin's axe as well. Right, okay, right.
Any other way I can help?
No, for the moment you're okay, let's... Oh, they're there.
Svaladal awaits.
Svaladar?
We may have friends stranded up there. We cannot just leave them to die.
We're not heroes, Secret. The road to Svaladar is long and treacherous.
Have you forgotten already? We've run with the High.
We won't be running with the High One when we go to Svaladar. I could do within that.
Oh look, it's Redder. What is Redder doing in the Mythical Dreams?
High One, I have wares to sell you.
I was wondering when you would show up. Flogging your shiny trinkets as usual?
It's good to see you too. Still, I wonder how many more times our paths shall cross like this.
A fair few, I'm sure.
Really? Though the twilight approaches?
Not for a long time yet.
You speak with the certainty of one who can see into the future.
My eye can see very far indeed.
And yet you are so short-sighted.
When the twilight comes, it will not be for me.
Perhaps you are not as unique as you like to think.
You too have a plan. For Ragnarok.
Loki has tutored me in many things, and I have put his lessons to good use in ways that not even he could ever dream of.
He has misled many.
You most of all, from what I hear.
You speak above your place, imp.
Then let me get back into my place, I won. Care to buy any shiny trinkets, as usual? I am always happy to relieve you of your hard-found opals. And if you have no opals, I can help you earn them.
Another of your schemes. Fine. Tell me what you have in mind.
There are many who envy my success, Harry. Vicious individuals who seek to sabotage my noble plans. Luckily, the sons of Vivaldi are more sympathetic to my situation. They too are eager to see my enemies brought to heel.
You mean you bribed them?
Gold and silver may have lost their value here, but the dwarves still have needs, and I am in a position to remedy those needs. Seek out their members who are in my pay, and they will provide you with contracts.
Contracts. A clean word for a dirty task, no doubt.
Observe my outfit, High One. Note the scarf I wear. As you travel, you will meet many of my associates, clad in these same vestments. Oblige them, and you will earn a tidy sum, which you can then spend here with me.
Small windmill. Okay.
Not only does this quest pay, but you get to have fun doing it. Probably.
I'm not actually going to do these contracts, but
There will be contracts when the mood strikes you.
I will see you later, friend.
You go on, I'll still be here.
The toil never ends.
okay. So am I to gather that? So are we going to get something of a backstory for Radia then? Okay, let's go down.
What in the 9 worlds is that terrible stench?
Oh, that. It's me.
Have you considered taking a bath? You smell like someone vomited on a weak old carcass and then shat on it afterwards.
No bath will cleanse the stench of shame. Are you here to trade? Or to add to my misery?
Tell me of your shame.
I was a warrior once. Head of the militia, charged with keeping law in our village. Then, the Muspels came. My people looked to me to lead the defense, to give time for the others to escape. But when I saw them,
You ran.
I hid in the village cesspit. How long I lingered in that unspeakable filth, I'll never know. But when I emerged, it was all over. None survived that day. None but me. So I put away my axe forever, and tried to make myself useful down here. But though I strip my skin raw, the smell of that cesspit never leaves me. The mark of my cowardice. My curse.
Okay. Nothing new then.
Now, leave for your own sake.
Okay.
Tell me of your shame.
No.
My people, none, but
Forgive me. I cannot stay here any longer.
Here to lend a hand. What is the point of all this work?
Alright, okay, let's speak to him.
you know, you ain't the first stranger to come around here. A while back, our scouts saw a Jotun creeping about, named Hurricane.
Hurricane. No doubt she flees the wrath of Sutunga and Gunluther. Hers was not a name I expected to hear in this place. Her presence here may be an ill omen. Or it might mean nothing at all.
You as guardians like to be vague, don't you? Walk with me now. Let's have some straight talk.
One thing puzzles me. You cower in these holes like rabbits. Why not fight back?
We fought at first. Fought hard. But they hit our leaders. Scattered us. Once they divided us, we were done.
Then join together. Raise your axes and throw them off.
That's simple, eh? Look, we don't even know where the others are. The shelters were planned so that if one of us was caught, we couldn't give them all away. But you could find them, I'd wager.
My business is with Sutur and rescuing my son.
You might have noticed that Sutur can't be killed. Could be a problem.
I will find a way. Or else I will seize what he values most and trade it for Baldur's freedom.
Either way, you'll need our aid. You don't know an inch of this land. Listen, Harvey. I understand. This isn't your war. You just want your son back. But those Muspels on our doorstep, they ain't no joke. If they find us, we're dead meat. Thing about Muspels, though, is they love to fight amongst themselves. All that's stopping them is fear of Sutur. Take out their leader, they'll tear themselves apart. Flee back to Muspelheim, most likely.
And Svartalfheim will once again belong to the dwarves.
Dwarves who will be very, very grateful to the one who delivered them. There's more gifts where that bracer came from.
I make you no promise, but I will seek out your shelters. Perhaps there I will find the means to save Baldur.
Good enough for now. Welcome to Svartalfheim, Harvey. From here, you're on your own.
Okay, well, we'll just have a quick look at the map. I think our next objective is to find another shelter. Wow, look at that. There's a couple of raids we can do as well. Okay, well, choices of 2 quests there. Well, that is certainly one beautiful view. Right, Okay, well, I'm going to leave it here for now. I know that this takes around about 12 hours to do. Roughly. So I mean, yes, I could technically do it in one day if I wanted to, but for the moment I'm not. I will say that for what I paid for this, which is around about the £35 mark in English, or UK money I should say, sorry, feels like I paid for another game. So I kind of expected that map that you saw to be a little bigger, and I do gather from people that are the YouTubers that have done things like, you know, what to expect in the game, you know, what we learn from the storyline and things like that. So there doesn't seem to be a great deal of interest in Dawn of Ragnarok as Ubisoft would have hoped. And I am aware from watching something that Yoraptor did the other day that there was apparently a plan for year 2, which is essentially, this is what this is, year 2, and they were supposed to be revealing it, Ubisoft, but yet so far they've been extremely quiet. So I'm thinking to myself at this point, why did I pay this money for this game alone if there is nothing else to come? I mean, obviously this is called Dawn of Ragnarok, so there's probably going to be another DLC in which we obviously go through Ragnarok. So anyway, I don't know. I'm not going to rattle my brains over it, honestly and truthfully. I want to try and enjoy this as much as I possibly can, which I think I may do because I already like the dwarves in this, especially those I've met here so far. So anyway, for the moment, until the next one, I will say thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next Assassin's Creed Valhalla and the Dawn of Ragnarok. Until then, stay safe and happy gaming, everybody.